So, morning, everyone. On this Wednesday, the 24th of April, it was the full moon in Scorpio in the early hours of this morning, just after it was about 2 p.m., I mean, 2 a.m. And just chatting to my mum, she said she woke at about 3 in the morning, and there was this beautiful full moon. So, it's undoubtedly the full moon that actually woke you. And the full moon, as we know, has got a very, very strong energy. And some of us may have experienced it over the last few days, and yesterday in particular, feel like it's excessively busy. Things are very busy, buzzing, often waking at night or not sleeping through, quite restless. Some of us, myself included, may have started our periods. This is all about the energy of the full moon and the effect on nature and our bodies. We just see the effect of full moon in nature when we're in the bush and we see how animals are roaming around, how life is a lot more busy and intense. I mean, there are lots of studies showing that there are more visits to casualties at the full moon. It's just kind of an intense time. And there's an intensity of things at the moment. Astrologically, there's a lot going on. I mean, I can't even start. I'm not an astrologer. I don't really understand it. They're lovely people who explain it much more, like Pam Gregory and Michelle McClellan. But this weekend, we had a conjunction of Jupiter, which is the beneficial or benefic planet. And it often means abundance and opportunity and growth and expansion. And then of Uranus, which is the planet of change and often unpredictable happenings. And when they come together, they may bring this in our lives, or just the seeding of it, the conception of it. It might be the start of it. When they come together, they don't often come together. In fact, when you have two large planets like this coming together, it often only happens every 12 to 15 years. So, and Mars is still retrograde, but is going to stop being retrograde later this week. So basically, there's a lot going on astrologically. And as my Aunt Ellen summed it up, I thought this was very, it shows, I think, everything weird and wobbly this week that anyone experienced could be reflected in astrology. It was a big week. And so it's important for us to be kind and gentle to ourselves. We don't know everything that's going on. And the point of me touching base with the stars and the moon and what's going on is really more to highlight that we are so connected to nature and we've become so distant from nature, we don't actually realize that there are external forces that are affecting us and that we are all so connected. And so this is really to remind us about the moon, the stars, the changing of the seasons, the flow of water, how this affects us all. And for me, I started my period, and with the energy of the full moon, I just couldn't even start to look for a poem last night or yesterday afternoon. But this one came to me this morning, and I wanted to share it with you because it's very aligned to what we are exploring. It's a poem by Lao Tzu. So I invite you to close your eyes, just to gently drop into your body, and just to let these words land on you, on your ears, but on your whole body, surrounding you like a blanket. Always we hope. Always we hope someone else has the answer. Some other place will be better. Some other time it will all turn out. This is it. No one else has the answer. No other place will be better. It has already turned out. At the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are, and you know what you want. There's no need to run outside for better seeing, nor peer from a window. Rather abide at the center of your being, for the more you leave it, the less you learn. Search your heart and see. The way to do is to be. Always we hope someone else has the answer. Some other place will be better. Some other time it will all turn out. This is it. No one else has the answer. No other place will be better. It has already turned out. At the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are, and you know what you want. There's no need to run outside for better seeing, nor peer from a window. Rather, abide at the center of your being. For the more you leave it, the less you learn. Search your heart and see. The way to do is to be. And so as we sit here, comforted by these words, just following our breath, expanding each breath. So it's a long, slow inhale and a long, slow exhale. And just focusing on these next few breaths like this, just expanding into each breath. Nowhere to be, nothing to do, just to focus on each breath. Breathing in through the nose for a long, slow, expanded inhale, and out through the nose or mouth. And then following the next breath as you exhale into your heart space, so that your attention rests in your heart space, in the center of your being. And feeling these expanded breaths from the heart space. And as we do so, planting a seed of gratitude in our heart space. Perhaps gratitude for the warm bed you slept in last night. Gratitude for the ability to open a tap and to have fresh water, cool water and warm water. Sensing into gratitude for a kettle to be able to make a cup of tea first thing in the morning, or to be able to nourish your body with whatever warmth it desires. Gratitude for the clothes that we put on this morning. Noticing the very many things we have to be grateful for. And bringing this feeling of gratitude through our day, perhaps as we pause to eat, feeling a sense of gratitude for the food, blessing the food. Gratitude for the furniture that supports us, chairs, the desk. Gratitude for the devices that keep us connected, our phones, our laptops, our computers. And so tapping into this bowl of gratitude that sits in our heart space. And with each breath, just feeling into it. Noticing if this gratitude has a color or a texture or a light. Just really feeling into this. Trying to use your senses as much as possible to feel into it. So that when our thoughts start to wander, or when we're back in our day and anxiety starts to rise in our bodies, that we can tap back into the sense of gratitude and abundance. Always we hope someone else has the answer. Some other place will be better. Some other time it will all turn out. This is it. No one else has the answer. No other place will be better. And it has already turned out. At the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are, and you know what you want. There's no need to run outside for better seeing, nor to peer from a window. Rather abide at the center of your being. But the more you leave it, the less you learn. Search your heart and see. The way to do is to be. We're just staying in our heart space. And the awareness that we can connect back with the space at any time. Perhaps you even want to rest your hands over your heart space if that helps to anchor with this feeling. And so that in the day, you can also return to it by putting your hands on your chest. And now bringing to mind those in our lives who we are grateful for. People who we appreciate and are grateful for in our lives, and just bringing them into our heart space. Just connecting with them through the love and gratitude that's in your heart space. And then bringing your attention back to your breath, taking a deep breath in, allowing the breath to expand through your body, and then to exhale, breathing in, breathing out. And when you're ready, taking a deep breath in and sighing out, moving into your fingers and toes, rolling into your shoulders, your back, stretching out, expanding your body. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. So thank you for joining us today. This is our heart coherence and the way of tapping into our intuition, our inner wisdom, our true selves. And it's available to us at any time to be able to drop into this heart space. So if you'd like to unmute or put anything in the chat and share any experiences or anything that came to you in this time, I'd love to hear. I know it's holiday time, so many people are away and are only listening to the recording, and it's lovely to have you with us virtually as well. And next Wednesday is actually a public holiday, 1st of May, Workers' Day. So we won't have a mindful moment next Wednesday, but we'll resume the following Wednesday.
Nikki, I'm just reminded of touching your heart there, that when we did the feminine wisdom course with you, it came up that one of the reasons women enjoy wearing necklaces, and they play with the necklaces, it actually connects them to their heart. So just remind them of this area of your body when you're fiddling with something and if you're feeling uneasy. It's a natural thing to play with a necklace.
Yeah, it's a very self-soothing, self-compassion practice. Yeah, thanks, Evan. Thanks for that reminder.
Thanks, Nikki. It was beautiful. I'm glad I woke up in a misty, moisty morning in St. Francis.
Yeah. Thanks, Evan.
Chat soon.
Thank
you. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining. So we won't see you next week. We'll see you the following week. I'll put a reminder on our group.
Thank you, Nikki. It was lovely. And
Thank
there is heart coherence on at the moment. There's a heart coherence or heart balance. I'll find out the link. And
yeah,
give
please.
it to you.
That would be great. I can put it on our group, and also I want to share it with a young woman who I saw yesterday.
Yeah, because there's some nice meditations and nice breath work. You know, Ben Holt is also part of them, and it's all free. So I'll try and send it to you.
Thanks so
much. So have a blessed day.
Thank you, and to you all. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.